on the DAF Media Network.
In 2008, a group of 4 women came together to create a playground by the beach for kids to have fun.
We thought it would be great to have a playground at the beach. We live in a community that's on the water.
And that ball goes off the crossbar. So Darien with a couple of opportunities, as you have seen here in this first half. Ridgefield had the momentum early, and the Blue Wave have had a few runs at a goal. Damian Andrew joining you. Thanks so much for joining us on the DAF Media Network. Our live stream is up, And we want to thank you for tuning in. We're under 12 minutes remaining in the first half. No score in this one. It is a sunny afternoon here in Ridgefield, Connecticut. No score. Both teams have had an opportunity. As we take another look at this opportunity here moments ago for the Blue Wave. The ball in the box and bounces off the crossbar and out of bounds. Our DAF Media production crew, our director is Jack Roberson, and our camera one operator is Will Olson. Certainly want to thank them for their efforts, bringing you all the sights and sounds of this one from Tiger Hollow, FCIAC Tournament quarterfinals. Here's Faith Arnold, near side of the field here for Ridgefield. And a nice defensive effort that time by Maggie Ramsey. Darien ball. Ramsey the throw-in.
Yeah, well, if the light isn't great, if you move the camera up, it adjusts more because there's more light in the frame.
Okay. No score here. Under 10 minutes remaining in the first half. Darien and Ridgefield. Free kick here. Michalowski. And Fox will scoop this up. Here comes Darien now going the other way. And Slaminko takes it away. Arnold up ahead to Bragg. And Bragg looked like she may have turned her ankle. They'll stop the clock here. No score with 7:39 remaining. We will take a break here. You're watching the FCIAC Tournament quarterfinals in girls soccer on the DAF Media Network.
In 2008, a group of 4 women came together to create a playground by the beach for kids to have fun.
We thought it would be great to have a playground at the beach. We live in a community that's on the water, and it would be really fun to be able to appreciate that. There was a playground here
originally, but it was in the backwoods and there were mosquitoes. It was very, very unappealing and no one wanted to go there. Building and designing and fundraising the playground definitely took a good amount of time.
We had to fund it. It was $250,000. We had an estimate given to us. We had to fundraise for that amount of money, and we started out with different ways of doing that.
One of my good friends did PR, one did the graphic design. I ended up being in charge of selling all of the bricks. We had someone doing the playground design, and we were all moms who were mothers of preschoolers who had just left the workforce.
We approached a lot of different big companies, and they said they couldn't fund us. We weren't really reaching the amount that we needed to reach. We decided to go ahead and ask the Darien Foundation for a large donation to kind of kickstart the campaign.
The Darien Foundation wanted us to expand the project a little bit because they felt like the playground was really only for the 2 to 6-year-olds. Once the Darien Foundation agreed to pledge money, the town agreed that we could put swings in.
When other people heard that we had gotten money from the Darien Foundation, they were able to say, well, this is going to happen. This idea is actually going to come to fruition. So a lot of people then came on as funders. Local businesses came. More families decided to buy bricks because they knew that this playground was really going to happen. It wasn't just some pipe dream of 19 moms.
Well, one of the great aspects of the playground as we designed it was that we had it open to the beach because the kids love running back and forth to the water and then back to the playground.
One of my favorite parts of the playground is that it's in the shape of the nautical theme with the ship and the lighthouse, given that it's on the beach.
It's because of the playground that the parents come and really take the time and enjoy, have their coffee, and watch their kids grow up and have fun.
Playground by the Sound has been an important part of the community for 10 years. During our 3rd annual Weed Beach Fest this June, we made the playground kind of a center point of the actual event. In honor of the 10th birthday of Playground by the Sound, the Darien Foundation...
After an injury timeout on the DAF Media Network, you're watching the quarterfinals of the FCIAC girls soccer tournament between the 3-seed Ridgefield and the 6-seed Darien. And here's Faith Arnold. She settles it. Nice move. And a nice save by Fox. And another nice defensive effort by Darien there, as Kate Bellissimo was able to make a stop. So the back half of the Darien defense doing a nice job here as we get the save there by Fox.
Yeah, sounds good.
Ball on the far side of the field. Ridgefield moments ago with a big opportunity and slides by the wayside. Still no score here. 5 minutes left in the first half. 5 minutes and some change. Darien 10-5-1 coming into this one. Ridgefield 13-0-3. Staples, the #1 seed in the FCIAC tournament, 14-0-2. The throw in on the far side of the field for Darien. Bellissimo there and Sydney Rosen. Rosen tries to settle. I want to thank the Ridgefield High School Athletic Department, especially Athletic Director Dane Street, for his hospitality and great accommodations here at Tiger Hollow. Great venue. And Olette, or Chittenden rather, with the save there for Ridgefield. Now the Tigers across midfield trying to mount an offensive attack with under 4 minutes remaining. Arnold, ball into the box, and Fox comes away with it. Courtney Ball on the far side of the field. The throw in here. So if you're Darien head coach Lee Parsons in his 9th season as the Wave head coach, you have to feel pretty good about the way your team has played in spots here in the first half against the two-time defending state champs in Class L. As we mentioned earlier, Darien lost to Ridgefield during the regular season at 2-1 at Darien High School. And here's the rematch in the conference quarterfinals. Substitution for the Blue Wave. Jocelyn Tyler heads to the bench. Nice turn by Bellissimo on the far side of the field. Arnold, nice pass to Slamenko. And an opportunity here for the Ridgefield Tigers. Corner kick, Slamenko will take it. Ball into the box. And well defended by the Wave. Jordan Vaught with a run at it. And that will do it for the first half. No score between the 3-seed Ridgefield and the 6-seed Darien here at Tiger Hollow. A beautiful night in Ridgefield, Connecticut. We will take a break here. You are watching Varsity Girls Soccer on the DAF Media Network.
I'm proud of the work the Darien Foundation has done over the past 20 years. If you live here, our work has likely impacted you, your family, and your neighbors. Since our founding in 1998, we've provided more than $4.2 million in grants, which create opportunity for Darien's youth, support our town's safety and security services, and enhance the overall quality of life in Darien through collaboration with community organizations.
As a family that's relatively new to town and planning to make this our long-term home, I'm grateful to see my community and my family benefit from the Darien Foundation. When I learned that the edible gardens at the elementary schools, the generator at the Darien Library, and the playground by the Sound were all funded by the same organization, I raised my hand to get involved. I'm proud to support an organization whose impact I see every day in our schools and throughout our community.
So far this year, the Darien Foundation has awarded $138,000 in grants to enhance our community. In 2013, the Darien Community Association opened a 4-acre bird sanctuary thanks to a grant from the Darien Foundation. The serene wooded glade has attracted numerous birds, bees, and butterflies, as well as more than 200 school children and other visitors. This year, they added a new pondless waterfall, as well as more trees, plantings, signage, and benches. In 1976, the Darien Historical Society and Darien High School students built the Middlesex, an authentic replica of the 18th century whaleboats. These were used by local patriots in the Revolutionary War to fight the British Navy in Long Island Sound. The Darien Historical Society is restoring this artifact so that it can be part of Darien's upcoming 2020 bicentennial celebrations. The live turtle exhibit continues to be the most popular attraction for children at the Darien Nature Center, which welcomes over 16,000 visits annually. A new forest and pond ecosystem will allow visitors to engage with several species of turtle that will live together in a 50-square-foot habitat that resembles their natural home.
This has been such a special collaboration between the Darien Nature Center and the Darien Foundation, because not only have they provided generous funding to us, but we've been able to meet with members of the foundation and our staff and talk about what is going to make the very best exhibit for the town of Darien, and we've really added value to the process by doing that.
The vast majority of food distributed by Person to Person is donated from local suppliers and businesses. A group of dedicated volunteers drives the brand new cargo van on these daily rounds, which each year account for more than $100,000 in collected food. Person to Person also has an extensive youth program, offering many Darien High School and middle school students their first experiences at volunteering.
Thanks to the Darien Foundation, we have a beautiful new van. We're very excited about it, not only because it's new and it's safe for those who are riding in it and driving and going to pick up all the food, but also it speaks to the support of the Darien Foundation, as well as speaks to what Person to Person does in the community.
For more than 20 years, the Darien Foundation has been investing in Darien, offering our town's youth, emergency services, and community organizations an avenue to pursue innovation and excellence. Collaboration with you, the members of our community, has been vital to our mission. Thank you for supporting the Darien Foundation. We are building a better Darien together.
In 2008, a group of 4 women came together to create a playground by the beach for kids to have fun.
We thought it would be great to have a playground at the beach. We live in a community that's on the water, and it would be really fun to be able to appreciate that.
There was a playground here originally, but it was in the backwoods and there were mosquitoes. It was very, very unappealing and no one wanted to go there. Building and designing and fundraising the playground definitely took a good amount of time.
We had to fund it. It was $250,000. We had an estimate given to us. We had to fundraise for that amount of money, and we started out with different ways of doing that.
One of my good friends did PR, one did the graphic design. I ended up being in charge of selling all of the bricks. We had someone doing the playground design, and we were all moms who were mothers of preschoolers who had just left the workforce.
We approached a lot of different big companies, and they said they couldn't fund us. We weren't really reaching the amount that we needed to reach. we decided to go ahead and ask the Darien Foundation for a large donation to kind of kickstart the campaign.
The Darien Foundation wanted us to expand the project a little bit because they felt like the playground was really only for the 2 to 6-year-olds. Once the Darien Foundation agreed to pledge money, the town agreed that we could put swings in.
When other people heard that we had gotten money from the Darien Foundation, they were able to say, well, this is going to happen. This idea is actually going to come to fruition. So a lot of people then came on as funders. Local businesses came, more families decided to buy bricks because they knew that this playground was really going to happen. It wasn't just some pipe dream of 19 moms.
Well, one of the great aspects of the playground as we designed it was that we had it open to the beach because the kids love running back and forth to the water and then back to the playground.
One of my favorite parts of the playground is that it's in the shape of the nautical theme with the ship and the lighthouse, given that it's on the beach.
It's because of the playground that the parents come and really take the time and enjoy, have their coffee, and watch their kids grow up and have fun.
Playground by the Sound has been an important part of the community for 10 years. During our 3rd annual Weed Beach Fest this June, we made the playground kind of a center point of the actual event. In honor of the 10th birthday of the Playground by the Sound, the Darien Foundation hosted our Kids Cove, and for the first time we were able to offer it open and free to the public for over 400 kids to enjoy, and we are so thankful for the Darien Foundation.
The Playground by the Sound grant had a big impact on the Darien Foundation in 2 ways. Number one, it was one of our first big capital grants, and we were really excited to partner with the 4 moms that brought the project to us here at Weed Beach. The second thing is it got people to feel in town that they could come to us and make presentations and bring their good ideas, and we would be receptive and open to hear those ideas. And it's created a great dialogue between the Darien community and the Darien Foundation.
People need to know that they can do something like this on their own, and with partnering with the Darien Foundation to actually do the funding made it happen.
We are at the half on the DAF Media Network. Darien, Ridgefield, no score here. An entertaining first half, both teams with opportunities, and it is a cold, windy, as you can see by the flag, a windy day here in Ridgefield, Connecticut. The officials about ready to get things started here in the second half. A fresh 40 minutes. Damian Andrew joining you. Thanks so much for joining us for this FCIAC tournament quarterfinal game between Darien and Ridgefield. The Ridgefield Tigers, the 3 seed, Darien, the 6 seed. As you can see, some of the players doing jumping jacks, trying to keep warm. Others bundled up with their coats. I want to give a shout out to our DAF Media production crew. Jack Roberson is our director, instant replay coordinator. Jack of all trades, pardon the pun. And Will Olson is our camera 1 operator. I want to thank Will and Jack, both student volunteers, for their efforts this afternoon. Certainly DAF Media does not work with our more than 40 student volunteers who are involved in the productions of these live stream broadcasts. But we are just about ready to get things going here in the second half. And we are underway here in this second half. And just seconds in, we have an injury. So there is a timeout on the field. Actually, the clock has not stopped, so play will continue. Ridgefield with a free kick here at around the 45-yard line. Grace Michalowski into the box. And Jillian Fox with a nice job, the Darien freshman goalie. Just underway here in the second half of this game between Darien and Ridgefield. In last year's Class Double-L state tournament, Darien beat Brian McMahon 2-0, beat Suffield 1-0, and then lost to Ridgefield 1-0 in the state quarterfinals. These two programs very familiar with each other. As we we've got another injured player on the field for Ridgefield. The clock has stopped, and we will take a timeout, a break here. 37-39 left in the second half. Still no score between Darien and Ridgefield. You're watching Varsity Girls Soccer on the DAF Media Network. We are about ready to resume second half play here at Tiger Hollow on the Ridgefield High School campus. Meredith Clifford, the sophomore, number 16, was the injured player for Ridgefield. Hopefully she is okay. Allison Olette comes into the game for Clifford. And Jillian Fox.
But that one was more of a difference between the two, so it wasn't like, yeah.
We are back here at Tiger Hollow. Damian Andrew joining you. Thanks so much for joining us. There's Slaminko as Ridgefield tries to get something going on offense. Nice defensive effort that time by Eleanor Mellon, the senior. Colette Quinn couldn't settle it.
Well, don't zoom in that much. Yeah, zoom in your switch. It's just kind of. Yeah, you're good.
Tasha Reek with a nice turn. Reek, a big part of this Ridgefield team as we take a look at Arnold down in the corner. And then Nell Niffen comes over to supply the help defense. It'll be a throw in here for Ridgefield.
Should I put that through or not? Show controversial calls. Could be a pen.
And so we've got a foul here on Darien, and it'll be a penalty shot here for the Ridgefield Tigers. So a big opportunity here for Ridgefield. Grace Michalowski will take the shot here. And here's Fox in goal for Darien. And that is a goal for Ridgefield. So the Tigers get on the board. The penalty shot by Michalowski as we take another look. And Fox guessed right, just couldn't come up with it. So a big goal for the Tigers. And Ridgefield strikes first here. 3:54 remaining in the second half. Coach Golding of Ridgefield has been quoted in the past saying when his team scores first, their confidence certainly rises. And I'm sure that could be said of a lot of soccer teams out there. Never want to play from behind. Here's Stein, C.C. Stein. Ridgefield applying the pressure again. Slaminko, she goes down. So a corner opportunity here for Ridgefield. And that was on the other side of the net. Looked like it was a goal from our vantage point. The Ridgefield fans certainly thought so. Fox comes back out. Another goalie kick here. Throw in for Darien here on the near side of the field. Blue Wave down a goal after Ridgefield scores on a penalty shot. And here come the Tigers again. And that's another goal for Ridgefield. So just like that, the Tigers up 2-0. And that's Slaminko, as Caitlin Slaminko scores for Ridgefield. Nice work by our production crew. Here's a look at that goal again by Ridgefield. And I said Slamenko, it was Allison Olette. Olette, number 23, with the goal for the Tigers. So we're just about 10 minutes into this second half, and Ridgefield has scored 2 goals. One on a penalty kick, and the other on a great cross, and Allison Olette with the finish.
Yeah, 23 playing left wing was hurt.
Under 30 minutes remaining here. Nice pass from Quinn. But Chittenden comes up with it. Eleanor Mellon. Ridgefield clears it out of their half. Here come the Tigers again. Slamenko, the shot, and Fox, the nice stop. And the ball precariously in front of the Darien goal. That ball rolls out of bounds on the far side of the field. Darien in the white uniforms. They are moving from right to left here in this second half. Ridgefield in the orange uniforms. They are moving from left to right, and the Tigers are up 2-0. And Chittenden comes off her line, makes the nice stop. And it's 2-0 Ridgefield, thanks to a goal off a penalty kick by Grace Michalowski. And then Ridgefield scored minutes later on a goal by Allison Olette. There's Faith Arnold and Bellissimo comes up to knock it out of bounds. And a corner kick for Ridgefield. So the Tigers with yet another opportunity here. Nice ball in the box, hits the crossbar. And Darien has it going the other way. And that rolls out of bounds. It'll stay with Ridgefield.
That's it.
Ball near midfield here. Darien in a 2-0 hole after 2 goals in the first 10 minutes of the second half by Ridgefield. Tigers, the 3 seed in the FCIAC tournament, trying to win a 4th conference title in 5 years. Hard to believe, but Coach Ian Golding and his Tigers have been the team to beat in the conference the last few seasons. Goal kick by Jillian Fox. There's Faith Arnold. Gets it to Reek. And we are going to have another corner kick here for the Ridgefield Tigers. As Slamenko will take the corner. Caitlin Slamenko, she'll play lacrosse in college, and she is a big part of this Ridgefield soccer team. Goal kick coming up here for the Blue Wave, or for Ridgefield rather. And that is another goal for Ridgefield. As you can take a look at number 17, Tasha Reek. She scores, and that adds to her goal total. Had 7 goals coming in. It's her 8th goal of the season, and it comes in a big spot in the conference playoffs. So right now, Darien down 3-0 as Ridgefield's offense has come alive here in this second half. So we are approaching the midway point of the second half, and what a half it's been for Ridgefield as the 3rd-seeded Tigers. Here's Reek again, and another shot, and that is a goal for Tasha Reek. As we take another look at that, Reek bends it, and Fox just can't quite come up with it. We are back to live action here. The second half has been all Ridgefield as the Tigers holding serve in the conference playoffs. The 3 seed here at home, opening up at home against Darien, and up big here, 4-0. 2 goals from Tasha Reek. A penalty kick from Grace Michalowski. That resulted in Ridgefield's first goal of the second half, and then it was Allison Olette, number 23, the sophomore, with the second goal, and then back-to-back goals by Tasha Reek, her 8th and 9th goals of the season. And right now, Darien has a mountain to climb here, under 20 minutes left in the game. Again, want to give a shout out to our DAF Media production crew. Always do such a great job. Big part of DAF Media, our student volunteers. And Darien gets off a shot there, but a little wide of the near post as Emily Hopper, the junior, trying to get her team back in this. Mellon, the throw in here on the near side of the field for Darien. Winner of this moves on to the FCIAC tournament semifinals next week. And those will be held at Wilton High School. Home of one of the great it. Bellissimo. There's Quinn. Arnold takes it near the 35 across midfield. And here comes Faith Arnold to Slamenko. Slamenko with an opportunity here. Just couldn't get off a shot. Here's Arnold. Throw in by Ball on the near side of the field. Here's Slamenko. Slamenko, such a dynamic player. Here's Olette. Olette the cross.
Oh. My bad. Yeah, I kind of.
Want to apologize. We had our scoreboard at the bottom of your screen. First half. It is the second half. All of Ridgefield's goals have come in the second half after a scoreless first. Four nothing Tigers. Here's Arnold. Has it taken away by Bellissimo. So quick to the ball. We are at Tiger Hollow, a gorgeous venue here behind the Ridgefield High School as the sun is setting and the temperature is dropping here. And a couple of substitutions for the Ridgefield Tigers. Darien with a throw in here. Under 13 minutes remaining now in the game. 4-0 Ridgefield. All 4 goals scored here in the second half. Tigers in the orange, moving from left to right on your screen. Darien in the white, moving from right to left. Damian Andrew joining you. Thanks so much for joining us. There's Kate Min. and nearly a goal for Darien as it goes off the crossbar. And we will take another look at that. Wow, goes off the crossbar. Our director, Jack Roberson, and I were just discussing that. The Ridgefield goalie, Chittenden, touched it, and then it hit the crossbar and bounced over the crossbar. Under 11 minutes remaining, 4-0 Ridgefield. Darien nearly got one back there. There's Quinn. Got a free kick coming up here for Ridgefield. Michalowski will take it. Michalowski, of course, scored the first goal of the game on a penalty kick early in the second half. Ball rolls out of bounds on the far side of the field. It'll be a Darien throw in here as Katie Chandler with the throw in for the Wave. Under 9 minutes left now in the game. Ridgefield with an impressive 4-0 lead here in the second half. All 4 of those goals coming in half number 2. So a big 40 minutes. They scored 2 goals in the first 10 minutes, 1 on a penalty kick. That's how the scoring got started for the Tigers. Darien has qualified for state play. So unless there's a miraculous turn of events, the Blue Wave will fall here at just haven't been able to capitalize. Under 4 minutes remaining in this FCIAC tournament quarterfinal. Girls soccer, Darien and Ridgefield, and it has been all Tigers here, the 3 seed. Ridgefield Tigers came into this game with 13 wins on the season. They'll leave Tiger Hollow with their 14th. An impressive effort by Ridgefield, especially in the second half. Darien here with a corner kick. Emily Hopper taking that corner for the Wave. And Ridgefield is able to clear as that defense has stood tall this afternoon here at Tiger Hollow. This will be a Darien throw in here on the near side of the field. Kate Min can't settle it. And it comes out to the Tigers. Chandler now on the far side of the field. Nice ball into the box. And Chittenden. Comes up with it. Throw in on the far side of the field here for Ridgefield. Sophia Gasparo. And now we are under 2 minutes remaining in this game, and it will be a win for the Ridgefield Tigers. An impressive effort from Ian Golding's bunch this afternoon, and they certainly will be a force to be reckoned with moving forward here in the postseason, as they will advance to the FCIAC tournament semifinals again. They have won 3 out of the last 4 conference championships. And Ridgefield with a little bit of a stranglehold on that FCIAC title. Under a minute left now. And that is just about going to do it here from Tiger Hollow, as the Ridgefield Tigers, the 3 seed in the FCIAC Girls Soccer Tournament, will advance to the semifinals as they try to win a 4th conference crown in the last 5 years. As for Darien, the Wave, their season not over. They will play in the Class L state tournament and have an opportunity to make a run in that. So for our production crew, Jack Roberson, our director and instant replay coordinator, Will Olson, our camera 1 operator, I am Damian Andrew. This has been a production of the DAF Media Network, a joint venture of the Darien Athletic Foundation and the Darien Foundation. Once again, The Ridgefield Tigers beat Darien 4-0 in the FCIAC tournament quarterfinals. Tigers moving on to the conference semis. Have a great rest of your night, everybody. Take care.